I'm VMath, and yes, I know, I'm back. I'm making more videos, thank God. Or gods, whatever. Anyways, my bad for being gone so long. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyways, I'm back, and today we are playing Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. So, I've never played this, and we'll see how it goes, shall we? Start! Once upon a time in a treacherous mountain hillside of Guinea? I think that's supposed to go. Oh well. There lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. So, half of both his doctorates. So, okay. Not a real doctor. But alright. Can everyone lay off about this? Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days trolling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. Nice! Not gonna work, but nice! It wasn't for any sentimental reasons. There wasn't any long-lasting loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit. The aim of advertising mankind's scientific knowledge. I can't read. And yet, it was the same research that caused the local villagers and villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks, like everybody else in this world. I knew it. Actually, I don't really care. But a lot of people are stupid. And a lot of people are jerks. But whoever watches this is probably not that. Because you're all amazing for watching me. Because I'm awesome. And so are you. Anyways, yeah. And they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. Yes. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued to make most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Poor dude. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. What? No, cat, you can't come in. You have water. Go drink it from there. Cat's trying to come in. Okay, back to the game. Well, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he keeps asking for raises. But the point is, one day a sudden knock came at the door. One day, the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there, just like me. But I'm not a man. In his heart, he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling began to form as this man opened his mouth and said, "Gorgeous specimen. Yo, what up? My name's Dominik. You're that freak that got kicked out of Hindenberg U for those weird death experiments, right?" It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as days passed, the man's visits grew longer and longer. The relationship also grew into something romantic. I don't know what I'm feeling about that. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominik. Oh, Dominik. I was gonna get it eventually. 3 months later. I never want to see another beautiful boy again! Oh. Dr. Frank, you still in there? No one is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opened and my assistant Iggs walked into my room. Oh, instead he really opened the blinds. What's wrong with you, man? Can't you see I'm grieving? It's been weeks, Dr. Frank. So? I can be sad as long as I want. He waves his arm in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? Silence. And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was so out of the blue like that. But sitting in a room all day crying into your bedsheet isn't going to help you recover. You need to leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I know what you're... Ah! How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I love this. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sightline with this irregular interloper. Big words. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He starts to pull the blankets off the bed, against which I doubt my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem. Problem? I can feel his grip listen, and I peek my head out of the blanket, out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. I can't read. He's holding a piece of paper in his hand with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenberg University Conference. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference scheduled was postponed today. And... what the hell is this? Right in front of me, in plain letters, is... Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominik Nyland? Resurrection? But that's my research! But it's Dominik presenting it! This can't be right! He wouldn't be presenting my research under his own name? I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders, the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No! This couldn't... He... That asshole! This poor doctor, man. First he gets dumped, and now the guy that dumped him stole his work? Ah! Yes, he's allowed to be called an asshole, and I have to say, this pig right here is amazingly cute. I don't know why. And the pig is sad too! Oh, the poor pig! No, bacon. That's a different matter. First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue? And even after you called me babe? I mean, how could he say that? Then do this! He takes my research! My baby! And now he's presenting it to those jerkwads in Hindenberg University, like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposal years previous. Why did he accept while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. It was one time! No! Whatever. It's not important right now. What's important is that Dominik is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we were soulmates, and I just knew we were. But now I don't know. Yeah, this is angst. Okay, riddling with angst. So much angst. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off me, leaping to my feet. Eggs. Yes, doctor. Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Yes, we're going to crazy mad mode. Later that night. Frank. Dr. Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Which is correct. I looked up ahead. I'm holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. It's a hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal! A lightning strike touched down a good while, as if to exaggerate! I got it! Exaggerate his statement. Oh, yes, that took me a while. My bad. I can't read, guys. Just to let you know. Ooh, excuse me. No one's using these. It's fine. We were desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazy experiments, but this is where I draw the line. Did he stab him? I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. So yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal. But this is a historic moment, Iggs. If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's finest artificial life from here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy! And then Dominik will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me, and an even bigger fool for taking my research, because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable? Yeah. How honorable, Dr. Frank. Iggs appeared to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of body contact. That poor dude. So you see, people have advanced the boundaries of human capabilities. We're never stopped by silly things like laws. Laws. So you see... Oh, yeah, I've been there. Now, quick! I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. We can see that. Suddenly, something moved in the underbrush. Hey, what was that? Hey, watch what you're doing. You almost dropped our precious soul spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something. Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then, hurry up and find that penis. Find the penis. Sounds like a terrible game, actually. Frank! Behind you! I quickly spun around to sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. Dang. There's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry. Was I disturbing something? No. I stepped back into Iggs, hoping that the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. Gross. I'm sorry! It was his idea and... I punched him quickly before he could say anything stupid. This caused him to recoil, and the arm we had been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at what dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly positioned myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, Iggs! You're so funny! Such a kidder! Wow, it sure is cold out here. All of a sudden. Well, we should be going now! I grabbed our bag of loot and dashed away as fast as my legs could take me. Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Ooh, I see him as suave, you know? Yeah. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dumped the bag's contents onto the table, body parts flying out and bouncing off the floor, going this way and that way. So many body parts! I said I'm going to sue you. I think we have just enough. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why do you take so many to begin with? Iggs, we are making art here. We can't just use any body part we find. We must use only use the absolute most beautiful pieces. I picked up some arms to take a closer look. I like these, see? These. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that keratin. Oh, actually, not as beautiful as the one you dropped, but I suppose you're right. They're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will, and not because someone punched me. Now, where do we put the... Nah! Shoot! I turned to look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like how we just desecrated dozens of grades, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then were spotted doing so? Well, no, not that. I paused, unsure of how to say this. We didn't grab any... You know? I gestured downward shyly, hoping you'll get the reference. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Dick! We didn't grab any dicks! Okay. I'm just gonna yell that at the random times now. We didn't grab any dicks! That's great. Oh. Well, this is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's penis. How am I supposed to make Dominik jealous of me now? Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what's going to make Dominik jealous of you? Yes. We need to go back. Absolutely not. He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. Gah! We don't have time for this! Fine, we need to... hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine, it's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. Now, let's see. Oh, I get to do it! No. What shall he look? Kind of like that long. Ooh, that was a good one. No, go back! I like that one. Hair color, red. Tragic anime boy. What color would that be? A tragic anime boy. I hope it's like pink or something. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, brown, black. Let's do tragic anime boy. So I don't know what that means. It might be white. Who knows? The eyes. Let's see about the eyes. Something. I don't like the sparkly kind. I don't just like plain oval. Okay, it's in between this one or... I like this one too. Let's go with this one. Pale. Let's go with slight tan. Slight tan. I kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. No worst bite. Little carrot. Modest cucumber. Chunky gourd. Double trouble. They're just like my enemies. This one. This one. Oh, we're gonna go full anime here. I love it. Let's do it. Perfect. Dr. Frank, what were those penis options just now? Eggs, open the roof door. I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. He suddenly goes to the crank, reluctantly beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. I raise my arms up, catching the coldness in my outstretched hands. Come here, Cold! Cold! Cold, where are you? Come hither! Come hither, Cold! There's a strange sensation in my stomach. You probably need to go to the bathroom. A nodding of excitement and anger. You probably need to go to the bathroom. It's racing through my body, invigorating me with a newfound strength. Hee Eggs! Eggs! This is it! It's perfect! The skies! They know that we're about to do the impossible! They know that we're about to... Nothing can stop me! Nothing can stop us! I'm going to show Dominik that I don't need him! That I'll never need anyone like him in my life ever again! He and his kind will be obsolete. We're going to better the world, Eggs. We're going to make it so that no one will ever have their hearts broken again. Dr. Franks, you're scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most perfect, the most beautiful boyfriend ever. Ow! That is louder than it needs to be. I don't like this sound. I don't mind the sound of thunder and rain. I don't like it blaring in my ears. Thank you. We work hard. We work hard through the night, accumulating strong enough energy from the lightning storm to inject into our subject. I can't read it. I can't talk. We almost fell multiple times, the body not holding the energy as well as it should. But it was no matter. My sheer genius, hard working, and determination carried us through the many hours of grueling surgery. We had done it. We had created the world's most beautiful boyfriend. Kind of. Oh. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Dr. Frank, he's kind of ugly. Don't you say that to him. You'll hurt his feelings. And I'm sure he's beautiful to someone. No, what am I thinking? Oh, look at him. I made him. He's beautiful. And beauty is relative in any way. Oh, we made him happy. Of course. Especially with his, what exactly is that on his abdomen? It's his I-28 pack. Oh, I wonder if they mean 128 pack. I figure that the more packs you have, the sexier you are. So I added a lot. Okay. Frank! Frank! Dr. Frank, you took an anatomy class, right? Well, I guess technically, maybe? I don't even know what to say. He spoke! Did you hear that, Eggs? My boyfriend spoke! Yo, what? My boyfriend! Haven't I been saying this whole time? You've been saying you were going to make a boyfriend, not your boyfriend. Of course I'm making my ultimate boyfriend. Look at us. I wrap my arms around the monster to show Iggs just what I mean. Oh, they're adorable. I do love it. Soft. He returns the hug, lifting me off the ground and nearly breaking my bones in the process. God, God, I can't breathe. He's so strong. That's the sexy right there. Monster, drop him. Can you drop him right now? The monster let go of me. I painfully hit the ground. Dr. Frank, are you all right? Of course I'm over. Of course, my boyfriend just hugged me. Dr. Frank, please stop. Cute. Oh, love it. Eggs, did you hear that? Dr. Frank, please calm down. He's a perfect boyfriend. Eggs, look, okay, look. I ran up next to my boyfriend, wrapping my arms around his waist. Do we look good together? Like, will this make Dominik jealous? I don't know if jealous is the word for it. The monster then leaves over and gives me another hug. This time, not as painful. Painfully. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's a hugger. That's the best ultimate boyfriend. Papa is soft. No, please don't call me that. I love my papa. Please stop. That must be a glitch. Papa is soft. No, I'm your boyfriend. Repeat after me. Boyfriend. Papa likes hugs. Dr. Frank, please make him stop. Don't worry, we can train him out of that. Probably. It'll probably take some time, which, well, we probably don't have. It doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't talk, it should be fine. He can still be my boyfriend. And let's get moving anyway. If we leave now, we can easily make it to the university square before the presentation starts. Boyfriend, let's go! We're going on a field trip! Yay, field trip. I began to lead him by the hand, wondering how we were going to navigate the narrow stairs leading from my secret lab. Surely you're not going to take him into town like that. What do you mean? Well, I mean, he's naked. How else are we going to see his beauty then? He's going to get arrested for public indecency before we can even make it to the conference. Fair point. Fine, we'll dress him. I made him pretty big. You did. I'm not sure if I have any clothes that will fit him. You probably should have thought of this before. Dr. Frank, you need to dress him. Okay. I guess I'll just be creative. Objective, dress your boyfriend. Woo! Conservatory. Entryway. Dining room. I guess that's my secret lab up there. Bedroom! See what's in here. I don't want to open these. The skeletons I have stored in there are going to fall out. Packing was never my strong suit. Yes. Clothes then. A messy assortment of worn clothes. I still have a while until laundry day. The only thing that would fit my monster would be... I picked up my old nightshirt. Check itself before wrecks itself. Woo! Perfect! This'll fit! But I'm still missing some clothing articles. None of these pants will fit him. Laundry day is when you shift the pile of clothes a few inches in one direction, right? I got a pile of clothes over there. A big comfy bed for only the best of the best. And by the best, I mean the best. I mean me! That's what I say about my bed. Because it's comfortable. Curtains! Stay late! That's what I say! Ah, maybe this doctor in the end. To the house! Let's see. Let's try the entryway. A locked cupboard. I had thrown all of Dominik's things in here after he left me. Not a lot. I don't want to throw them out just in case he came running back into my arms, realizing that what a mistake he had made. It's been a week and no signs of him running back into my good graces, unfortunately. Give him up, dude! This random assortment of shoes are of all footwear I own. None of these will fit my monster, though. Naturally, his feet are really big. Shoot! But what am I supposed to do? The only person who would have those shoes to fit me is Dominik. He had left behind a pair of shoes after the breakup. But in the fit of rage, I had thrown them, along with the other of his stuff inside the entry cupboard, then threw away the key. Shit! I like how you just ravens shit. So let's go to the kitchen. To the kitchen! There are bugs everywhere. Anything to... Let's check the bugs. Ha! Don't squash those. They're the tenants. Miss Patty Princess, Mr. Handsome Prince, Mr. Slightly Too Devoted Knight, Mr. Inappropriately Dressed Butler, and Mr. Her Majesty's Pet. No, they don't pay any rent, unfortunately. Then why do you keep them around as tenants? It's in the fridge. Nothing in there except pickled bugs, plants, and unidentified failed projects. Aww. Dirty dishes. A pile of dirty dishes. Surely a work of art. Alright, I'm not going to say anything about that because I'll probably have dirty dishes in my sink too. In case you were wondering, it's possible to stay awake for 4 days straight while drinking my very own, almost patent Dr. Frank coffee. I am kind of worried about that if you have to stay awake for 4 days straight. The plant! It's a miracle this flower is still alive. I don't even remember the last time I watered it. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how I kind of water things too. I don't know why, though. Chairs! Some nice, steady chairs. Why do I even have these? Well, because I used the others in a failed experiment. What other failed experiment? A nice ornate dining table is covered with dust. I can't even remember the last time I used this. A nice fancy napkin. It's completely pristine because, you know, I never used it. I decided to pick it up just in case. Chandelier. A nice fancy hanging chandelier. I tried to use the crystals on these in an experiment once. It didn't work. I can tell. Alright, to the house. Where else are we going? We still have the study to go to and whatever. Ooh. Not a secret passageway. Go away. I guess that's the way to the lab. A comedically large dictionary. It claims that it can translate any script known and unknown to man. Pretty useful, but also pretty heavy. Painfully heavy. I refuse to carry this around if I don't have to. Pick it up? No. If I can afford not to carry a 2-ton book around, that would be great. Seriously, that would be awesome. I picked up yesterday's newspaper. The Hindenburg Times, June 8th, 1884, Journal's premier newspaper. Annual Hindenberg University Conference set to astonish. It is that time of the year again when the smartest of the smart show off their year-long research at Hindenburg University. This year we hear rumors that the Queen herself will be in attendance, which makes this year the year to really come down and visit. Please help me. We're trapped in here. I haven't heard from my family in years. When asked how the Queen's attendance will affect this year's conference, Headmaster Aaron said, "Well, yes, her presence does put most of us on edge, but we hope that her presence here will be a sign of solidarity towards the science and the furthering research, that we hope it will be ushered in her rule. The Queen herself has banned additional sightings of undead creatures, travelers, cautious." I put the newspaper back down. Oh, I wanted to read the second page. Yeah. I gotta spruce up my study somehow. Some of these are even handy. Get it? Like a hand. Stupid. I'm gonna die alone. Me too, dude. Me too. What is that? This button was set to move the bookshelf, revealing the passage to my secret lab. But I got lazy and just kept it open for now. Yes, that would happen. The limited edition, okay? Limited edition. Very useful. My inventory. I can't read. Lots of nifty knickknacks. Don't enter! Go away! But if you want to get into the secret layer, you should do it from the other one map. I'm guessing this is the other world map. Let's look at this weird plant with a bow. It's Susie! My thesis project for my PhD program. Half a PhD program. He's named after the black-eyed Susan. Look, I built him to specifically lust after the flesh of man. Yes, he's going to bite. That's kind of his nature. There's no need for him to kick me out of the program for it. And he even only bit someone once. That's pretty good for a man-eating plant. Seriously. It might not look like it, but I have a bit of a green thumb. You just can't see it because of my gloves. Gangrene. Stupid. I made this from my midterm project. We were supposed to make a weed killer. I ended up creating something that makes weeds grow at an almost comical rate. On top of that, I'm either deadly allergic to this or it's poisonous. Either way, I don't want to pick it up unless I need to. Pick it up? No thanks. I love myself. I don't pick up the weed grower. It's a beautiful day today. A perfect day to kick a set in someone's ass. I like this dude. Even more potted plants. I have a lot of these. I can't see out the deck outside. Nothing of importance out there. I can see a shovel sitting behind Susie. I wouldn't be able to grab it without getting close enough for him to attack me. I think I've been everywhere. Alright. I'm gonna have to end this here, mainly because I have to go do something about something. So, my bad. We will continue this later on a different day. I will continue because I love it. So, we shall see. Hopefully there is a back save button, so... Oh, alright. Empty slot. Save. Right. So I'm gonna have to go. I will play this another day. I love it. It's fun. It's hilarious. It's just something different than what I've played so far. And yes, it's another novel game, but it's okay because I like it, and it's got really bad puns. I love the artwork; it's so comical and anime-ish like. So, and the storyline itself is pretty funny so far. So, I will continue this. Don't forget to go subscribe to my channel. Please go subscribe to my channel. Please. Don't forget to check out my Twitter and Instagram, where you get to know 15 minutes ahead of time before I upload the video. And maybe they might get a sneak peek of the next video that's supposed to come out. Who knows? You'll see. Go check them out, though. Up here, you will find a video YouTube thinks you'll enjoy, and below it, you will find a video of my last upload, which I can't remember really. I think it was Bendy and the Ink Machine, like chapter 2, I think. Anyways, over here you will find my subscribe button. This thing that's subscribe to my page. Go press it. Press it. Press it now! Alright. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.